Hello, and welcome to Their Super Geek. I'm Mariam, and I'm here with my co-hosts Kristin and Jeremy, and our special guest Jammi. Tonight we're going to be playing Cozy Town. But first up, who are we? Their Super Geek is a one-shot actual play live stream that highlights the voices of marginalized folks in TRPGs, and we also feature gender marginalized GMs and a diverse rotating cast. So, with that, we are joined for this particular game with Jammi, and Jammi is a wonderful designer and TRPG. Just oh my god, I just love you so much, and is the creator of this game that we will be playing. But before we start our game proper and the summary for game, let's go around and introduce yourselves. Ourselves, and I'll start up. Hi, I'm Mariam. You can find me on Twitter at media_junkie. I write stuff for TRPGs, I stream, and I podcast, including this show. And yeah, I'll just now pass it on to my co-hosts.
Hi, I'm Kristin, she, her pronouns. You can find me on Twitter at KristinIsNoJedi. I also write for games. I design games, podcast, live stream. I love gaming. I try to do lots if I can. I'll pass it to Jeremy.
Hi, my name is Jeremy. You can find me online on Twitch at HarkMorper. I also love games. I play lots of games. This is my only current standing regular stream, but I try and hop onto other streams as often as I can. I also dabble a little in game design. I'm going to pass it off to our guest.
Hi, so I'm Jammi. I use they, he pronouns. I am very much a proud himbo in the TTRPG indie space. I love playing games. I love making games. I used to make too many games. I've slowed down a bit. I'm doing much better now. Yeah, and I'm so excited to play Cozy Town with everyone. Cozy Town was one of the first games I made. It was also one of the most, at the time, difficult games to make because it was for an itch.io game jam, which was about focusing on games that were, I should look up the exact description of the game jam, but it was not focusing on Black. I remember. Ooh, here we go. So by Riverhouse Games, by Taylor. Taylor was the one who set it up. And basically it is about making a cozy analog game, like a warm fireplace, a frosted window, steam from a hot cup of cocoa, a thick sweater, the purr of a friend. And so basically encouraged people to make games that were cozy. And it was really difficult because I realized so much of my TTRPG experience is in games that are about lack and violence and disruption and conflict, right? So of some kind at least. So this is a real challenge at the time. But ever since then, Cozy Town has really been resonating with people. Lots of people love to play it. I'm so honored and so happy about that. And currently we are itch funding on itch.io, which means we're working towards certain goals. I'm so happy to say we've hit almost every single one. So we have more art from Alex Reader, and everyone here is going to be a contributor.
Yay!
Yay! Yeah, so which is awesome. Kristin's going to create new town options for when we create a town. Jeremy already sent me, the draft for an amazing oracle for when our townsfolk want to go on a journey in between seasons. And Mariam is working on the Sunset Oracle, which is about the legacy of Cozy Town, the epilogue, what comes next, right? So, and the next goal that we have for Cozy Town is an audiobook version. Isn't that amazing?
Heck yeah.
By Aaron Katana Saez, he, him pronouns. And so Aaron is a voice actor and is the co-creator of the All My Fantasy Children podcast and a part of Skyjack's Courier's Call actual play podcast. So I'd love if we could hit that. Thank you so much to everybody who supported Cozy Town so far. I really, really appreciate it. And thank you, They're Super Geek, for having me today. I'm sorry I talked a lot. I was really excited about the game. But yes.
we just love it. Yeah, with that, do we want to get into a quick recap of what our game was, and also bring up our wonderful map of our cozy town that we have so far? If you are listening to this as a podcast, be sure to check out our Twitter, which is TazGeek. And yeah, we'll post after this episode's done. We'll post a final picture of our cozy town on our Twitter. Yeah. I guess Jammi, take it away.
Yeah. Okay. So we made let's see. So for our cozy town, I loved all the things that we chose. So we have, I realized that we haven't like really pulled this into our game yet, but we have happy chatty spirits that run the bakery full of red bean buns. I remember that. We have a library full of books where we had an amazing event. We had our drag show runway where the theme was stories. I remember that. That was super awesome. We also have a candy shop that's run by a cat retired hero. It's called Kit Got Your Tongue. Yes, a retired hero. That's my partner, Matthew. You came up with that, didn't you? No, I did. I did come up with that. I was about to defend myself. I see a mile away. Yes, Matthew. Thank you so much for being a disembodied voice as a guest on the stream. And then we also have our friends who are merchant mermaids, right, that come by every once in a while. We've had a few settle, right? We had this recent development of this beautiful, colorful seaweed I remember from last time. And we also have our ancestral warriors who are living statues. Some of them worked at the library, I remember. And aside from that, we already had quite a few of our events, right? So we had our Greytown Cookout plus Bake Off, and we already had our Fashion Week, right, with fashionable fans. So we still have an event that we haven't been able to do yet, and we can feel free to add more, by the way. But we also have the Harvest and Moon Festival that's coming up. So yeah, all right, and so. But there's still a lot of other stuff in our town. So I'd like everybody to talk about one of their favorite things from the town. It could be something you came up with, or it could be something that someone else came up with. And yeah, let's go in the same order we did earlier. So let's start with Mariam. What's your favorite part of our town so far?
Well, I think it's definitely our meower, Eartha Kit. And yeah, I please don't make me choose which is my favorite part, because they're all my favorites.
True. That was cruel of me. I apologize.
So true.
But yeah, Eartha Kit, our meower, is very, very cute. Yeah, and then Kristin, how about you?
I mean, I love that we came up with InstaClam. I can't remember if that was which one of you brilliant minds came up with that, but I love it so much. And I love that we have a pig in a tutu.
Yeah.
And I like the library. I love the library that Jammi came up with. So I could go on, but I'll leave it there.
Awesome. Yeah, I forgot to mention that our townsfolk are mostly fashionable kitties and pigs. We're on a beachy island. Absolutely wonderful. Yeah, and Jammi, how about you? What's a part you like? We'll lose the word favorite. What's a part you like about the island, the cozy town?
Oh no, I will absolutely choose a favorite. I stand Earl, our cultural ambassador, hard. I am the #1 fan, first follower on Instagram of Earl, the cultural ambassador.
Oh my gosh, the first follower, yeah.
Yay.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. But I also really loved the just the beauty of I can't remember if there was a name for it, but the festival that happened when the volcano erupted it was lights that shot out of it and the whole town went up to watch.
Oh
part of the reason I love it is because
yeah.
it helped Earl got a lot more followers for covering that event. So
Mhm, mhm.
So it all comes back to Earl, definitely.
True.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that was such a beautiful moment. Yeah. I think my favorite is Bill Nye the Kelp guy, who has gone to space, right? Who,
Yep.
because we have our rabbity friends who landed in the mountains, and Bill Nye went with them. So we'll see. We'll see if Bill comes back or if Bill's going to be there for the rest of the time. We'll see how it goes. Okay, so with that, we finish our season of summer, right? Like, I'm not mistaken. Let me
Mhm.
double
Mhm.
check. Okay, cool. And so what we're going to do is we're going to go into, we talked about this before the stream, fall and winter, right? For
Yeah.
today.
Autumn and
Yeah,
winter.
yes,
Yes.
autumn and winter. There we go. And
Yep.
so with that, I think before we fully get into it, I'm just going to summarize the stuff that we can do every turn, right? Just go over the rules again, just so that we remember. So basically on your turn, you pull a card and refer to the oracle. There are usually two questions that you can choose from, unless you pull a court card and then it's someone that comes to town, right? So you get to choose which of those two questions you want to answer. If you need help from any of us, if you want ideas, you can definitely ask. We're very happy to give you any cozy suggestions. And then once you answer the question, then you get to choose one of three actions, which is you talk about a feature of our town that grows or changes in some way, or we talk about a friend of our town who visits for a little while. So one of the neighbors we picked out earlier, or our town prepares for an event, right? So that means we set up the event. And once a town prepares for an event, like it counts down as the weeks progress, right? Naturally. Yeah, so there we go. So I think I can go ahead and start us up. So I will draw the first card. So let's see. I'm so excited. So I live in the Philippines, right? I've only seen autumn in person like twice my whole life. But it's like my favorite season that I watch from afar. I want to know about this like mythical pumpkin spice that everyone keeps talking about. Because
I will
but
say,
yeah.
being in Canada, fall slash autumn is one of my favorite seasons,
Oh,
especially the
it looks so
trees.
beautiful. Yeah. Yeah. It just looks, because here we just have like hot and wet, like rainy or summer. That's basically it. Okay. So I'm going to live my fantasies and pull the first card. So I have the 8 of clubs. Okay. Let me refer to it. So on an 8, I get to choose. Ooh, okay. So like I didn't write the questions, right? So a new form of transportation is created for our town. What is it? Change the map to reflect this if need be. Or the second question, a strange mystery reveals itself at the beginning of the week. What is the sweet, silly truth behind it? I'm going to say that, oh, they're good.
Mhm.
I'm having a hard time choosing one or the other. I think I'm gonna, what is everyone feeling? Are we more of a mystery or transportation?
I could do either, if I'm being honest. I'm sorry, I'm not helping.
I would like to see a mystery, but I have no ideas for it. I automatically thought of a cupcake train for transportation.
That is so cute. And each one has their own cupcake, right?
Yes.
Oh my gosh, that's
Oh,
so
I love
cute.
it.
Maybe I can cheat a little bit and combine the two. So maybe the mystery is like the robbery on the Cupcake Express.
Yes.
I love this so much.
Yes.
So I'm going to say that our silly rabbits from space, right? Before they left, because they left last time, they left behind the schematics for a cupcake train, right? And so there was a fancy party. The Meower was there. Our Meower Eartha Kit was there to set things up. We had our first run of the cupcake train all around the island. But something went wrong when it came to time when people were supposed to like eat their cupcakes. All the cupcakes are missing, right? And no one knew. I'd like to ask someone to like make up a character who's our great detective. Who do we think they are? I see Mariam trying to form a pun already. Like, I'm so terrified. I can see their face like
You could see the gears turning.
pun. But yeah, what do we think? Who is our great detective?
Ooh.
What about Farumbo, the
Good already.
Farumbo.
yes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Never disappoint, Mariam.
No.
That was so fast.
Can they have a monocle? Like, can they just have, like a monocle and a hat?
Yeah,
A very
Yes.
stylish tweed jacket. Sorry, I took over. I'm sorry. Mariam.
No,
It's your
go
character.
ahead.
No.
No, I
just-
had the name and that's about it.
I just instantly imagine like this very like.
Can it be an
tweed
otter?
jacket. Oh, an otter. Yeah.
So cute.
So
cute. So
good.
cute. I love it so much. So for Rumbo, oh my gosh, there's actually a picture online that I found. I typed in.
That was fast work.
I typed in. I'm trying to look for the author, but I'm gonna put it here in our town already. But yeah, so for Rumbo, so cute. Is our world famous
Oh
detective.
my goodness!
Yes.
Wow.
Wow.
I think they hang
You
out
are-
at the library, right?
We win Cozy Town. That's
Yeah.
it.
I was gonna say, Jammi, you are the boss at finding the perfect pictures. Like you've just been
Yes.
finding these great
Oh.
pictures.
Yes.
Thank you. My Pinterest board is like crazy. I'm really into visuals. But yeah, so for Rumbo, like I'm imagining like from Rumbo going up and down the trains. Yeah, and I think the silly truth behind it is just that I'm going to say that they were made with a part of the special kelp that was supposed to be just for the fabric, but our baker like decided like I could use that for the cupcakes, but it turns out if you combine that kelp with like too much sugar, the cupcakes become sentient, and they all ran off towards the mountains to build their own little town for themselves.
Cupcake Town.
Yeah.
With Fudge Street and Ganache
Yes.
Gully.
So fast. I cannot keep up. It's
I
like
love it so much.
their power is at level 9999. But yeah, so that's my turn. Let's go. Yeah, do we want to go? I'm trying to remember what. Anyway, it's fine. We just can come up with a new turn order. So we can start with Jeremy. Would you like to go next? We'll probably go backwards from when we introduced ourselves and stuff. So Jeremy, would you like to
Sure.
pick the next card? Oh, wait, I'm sorry. I forgot my own rules. I forgot to pick an action.
We were just so
I think
excited that Otter.
We're so excited. about
Right?
the otter.
Yeah.
No, I think I technically changed a part of our town. I'm gonna add Cupcake Town in the mountains. So that's what happened, just to reflect. Anyway, so Jeremy, you go ahead.
There we go. All right. So I drew the 10 of clubs. So the 10 of clubs,
Nice.
someone powerful and strong visits our town. How do they help us? How do we help them? Or everyone works really hard this week. Pick up an event die and declare preparations are all done. At the table, narrate the event. Oh,
Both are good. Again.
Yeah.
I am going to go with someone powerful and strong visits our town.
Yeah, who are they?
I think it might be we haven't actually had a visit. Have we had a visit from the ancestral warriors who are friends of the
Just
town?
briefly, briefly last time.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay.
I remember the bunnies. I don't remember the warriors. So
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah. I want to. Oh my gosh, I love. I mean, that person's pretty powerful and strong too. But yes.
Actually, it was funny when you chose that. That was the picture I chose. Like when you said strong and powerful, I was like, we are synced out. Anyway, go ahead.
I think I want it to be one of the living statues, because I'm enamored with large rock people and stone and statue people. I love them.
Oh.
And how do they help us? How do we help them? So I think it's one who comes here on their own. Their name is Rock. So Rock comes here on their own, and they help. I don't know what they help do. I think we help them because they've left. I think they just need a community. They need people. They need friends.
Yeah. Ooh, I have an idea if you'd like one.
Yeah, I would love an idea.
So I have two options for you. Either they become an assistant, right? Either to our new detective or Earl, the cultural ambassador, right?
I was going to say, as soon as you said an assistant, I think that I think they come here feeling lonely, feeling disconnected, trying to find their place, and they meet Earl, and they become Earl's assistant. So Earl is training Rock in the ways of Instaclam.
That's amazing.
And being an influencer.
I love it. I love it so much. Absolutely. So cute. Oh my gosh. Is our Rocky friend the kind who takes selfies and there's those really deep like quotes underneath, like about contemplation?
Yes,
but I think that Rock also is still learning, and so their thumb is often in the picture, so it's like half blocked out by just like stone. Yes.
Is there Instagram? Is there Instaclam account Rock and Roll?
Yes, it is.
It is now.
Yes, it is.
No, instead of Rock and Roll, it's Rock and Earl.
Rock and Earl. Oh, I love it.
Love
So
that.
cute. I love it so much. Oh, perfect. All right, Jerry, that was absolutely wonderful. I'm gonna give you a token. I'm gonna give you one of my tokens.
Oh, the tokens. That's right.
Yeah. Jeremy, where should I put it? Are you in the middle of the screen or to the up, or because like I'm here at the bottom, right?
Oh.
I kind of forgot which file was mine. I think
Me
it's the one right on the
too.
top.
That's fine.
The twins. Although I probably want more tokens.
Yeah. So I'll put it here. I think this is where Jeremy is, right?
Okay, that seems good.
Yeah. So I'm gonna give you a token because that was super good.
And then I have to choose one of the three things, right? So either a feature or town grows or changes, or friend of our town visits for a while, or town grows for an event. Yeah, and I think that our little amphitheater that we have in the center, I think there needs to be some extra large spaces created. It wasn't created with the even though we had some who were working in the library, they wasn't created with them in mind. So it's more accessible to every member of our town now. Some extra large seats in it.
Oh,
yes.
I love that so much.
That's so good, Jeremy.
Yeah. And so I forgot like a second part of when we change a feature of our town is the rest of us talk about how the townsfolk react to it.
Oh,
yeah. Okay. So we can also talk about how they react to knowing their neighbors with the cupcake town.
And also
I
was gonna say, and also have some shady spots so that their ganache doesn't kind of melt on a warm day.
Yeah.
So good. That is correct. I love that so much. Yeah. And I think maybe once we see more accessibility, I think like it encourages more of the stone guardians, ancestral warriors to like come by and visit because they feel more welcome regularly, right? So
I love that.
yeah. All right. Are we ready for the next turn?
Yeah.
Cool. So Kristen, why did you go ahead
Sure.
and pull a
Okay.
card?
Ooh.
Ooh, we got a king.
Ooh.
Okay. A king of clubs, right?
Mhm.
Someone is awarded Artist of the Year. How or why did they win the award? This is almost too easy, I think. It's Earl. I mean, the Instagram posts are art. I mean, yes, I think that they are awarded Artist of the Year. And there's a little ceremony, I think, with like a little wood stage that we built and a banner
In our renovated
behind them.
amphitheater.
Yes, where everyone can
good.
get to comfortably and be cozy. And yeah, I think Earl's very thrilled. I like to think they're
Aw.
thrilled.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. That's so cute. I love it so much. Oh.
And then, so I don't know if this is an event. I think it's more changing something to the town. Can I say that this inspired the town to give an award out like every month or however we tell time, like every month. And so people can regularly be like honored and recognized. And so that's something we do in the amphitheater now on a regular basis.
Oh, that's so cute. I
We're a
love that so
supportive
much.
town.
Yeah. We really are. Oh, that's so cute. Awesome. I love it. And then, yeah, I think in terms of how everyone else reacts, I want to say like a lot of people have fun coming up with categories, right? So it's like ballroom categories is what I'm even thinking of. Like,
Yeah.
That's
just coming up
perfect.
with as many as they can. That'd be super cute.
And I think the
Okay.
librarians create a spot in the library to like mark, so there can be a record of some kind,
Like a gallery.
of all the people who have been chosen in their awards.
That's so cute.
I love that.
I love that so much. It's so good. Awesome. All right. And then, yeah, Mariam, would you like to draw a card?
Yeah. I got the 6 of clubs, which is our town is invited to a big competition. What is it? What prize does our town win? Or someone is recognized for their achievements. How does our town celebrate? I think it would be lovely if our cozy town was invited for a big competition. I think given that we are such a art and culture sort of a place, it is like some sort of a like how in the real world there's like choir competitions or something where it's like each town represents like has their choir that gets sent out. So like let's say it's like a harvest festival in the nearby sort of region. And our town, maybe it's even with the cupcake, like it will go with the choir, but it's also with the cupcakes. Like there's like this entire they do so the choir that they do is it's called it's the it's the Cake Pops. That's the name of the choir.
Oh,
so
yes.
Good. Oh my gosh, so good.
There
And
it is.
oh my
Cake
god,
Pops.
I just see a cat butt and a cat tail, and it is just so
Yes.
cute.
Yes. Sorry, it's a very short.
No, I love it. I love it. I always love it when cats make an appearance.
Mhm.
And
Absolutely.
the Cake Pops do their rendition of oh, what's a song? They do. I'm trying to think of what a good song is. That is funny.
I can't help you there.
Sugar,
No.
sugar.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Sugar,
Oh,
sugar.
excellent. Excellent. I can see the choreography already.
Yep.
Oh,
It's sugar, sugar. And yeah, they win the blue ribbon.
Yay! Oh my gosh. That's so awesome. I'm so proud of the Cake Pops.
Yeah, and I think for I'm trying to I'm trying to remember what the second
Oh,
oh
option
yeah.
is? I can
Yeah.
go over them again.
Oh yeah, sorry, I found it.
Yeah, no worries.
I think we should prepare for our own harvest festival
Ooh.
yeah.
since it is
I like
fall
it.
and it's sort of like the big thing. It's a little there's going to be a cookout, there's going to be a fashion show,
Yeah.
like everything as we get close to ending a year. We're not quite there, but it's like the harvest festivals when the weather's still nice.
Yeah.
Oh, I really like that. That's so cool.
I'd give it maybe two weeks.
Sounds good.
That sounds about right.
I think this is a big event for our happy chatty spirit bakery people.
Oh yeah, that
Like,
would
This
definitely
must be
be
their
there.
favorite. Yeah. I love it, Mariam.
Oh, maybe they're preparing by making spirit cakes.
Oh, yes, they are.
Yeah, I want to say they look like like gelatinous cubes except ethereal, right?
Yeah.
And maybe they have like tonic water or something so that they glow in like UV light.
Yeah, I love it. So
Does
good,
tonic
so
water
good.
glow in UV light?
Yeah, it does because of quinine.
I didn't know
Gosh,
that.
I'm gonna look
Yeah,
this up
which is
too.
why people put fluorescents and other things, and then it's like cool little glow jars at home.
Oh my gosh.
They're a super geek is also educational.
Edutainment.
Because we're sponsored by Bill Nye the Kelp Guy.
It's
Oh
true.
my gosh, that's so true. Like I see this insert of Bill Nye explaining the tonic water. Oh my gosh, there's like a video call from the moon where Bill Nye explains tonic water. But yeah, excellent, awesome. And then I think, let me see. Yeah, we draw a symbol on the map to represent the event that's going to happen.
Oh,
All right, I will do
Yeah.
that as someone else takes their turn.
Sure. And the rest of us also describe how we have to prepare. I think we kind of did by talking about the food. Is
yeah.
there anything else that we need to prepare for the Harvest Festival?
Mm,
I mean,
Like
food and fashion,
decorations.
right?
Yeah. And decorations maybe.
And decorations. Yes.
Yeah, that feels appropriate. All right. Okay, so shall we so we've had one turn. We're gonna have our second one just to see what the rest of our season is like. And I'll go ahead and start. That's right. Back to me. Okay. So I was like, who's next? Okay, Autumn. So also my cat's kind of like sitting on my hand as I just to show
Of course she
everybody.
is.
Oh wait, it's blocked by the screen, but she's exactly sitting. So like I have very limited hand movement. Okay, I got it. Ooh, Ace of Clubs. Let's see. So what that is. Ooh. Okay. So either we build something new in our town. What is it? Change the map if need be. Or one of the townsfolk is inspired. How do they channel that inspiration? I feel like it has to be. We're such an artistic town, right? I feel like it had, oh my gosh, Cassandra, don't sit on the keyboard. I love you so much, my girl, but you have to go. Okay, so this has backfired on me. She's very comfortable. Which way is she not moving? What was I saying? She's so warm and fluffy. One of the townsfolk is inspired. Okay. Oh, I'm gonna say, you know what? Maybe it's our meower.
Ooh.
Yeah, like I feel like I can see Eartha Kitt at their office and they're struck by inspiration. You know, like in Animal Crossing with those emotes like cha-chong, right? So that's what they look like. What kind of, does anyone have any ideas for what they're inspired to do? Or, oh my gosh, that pumpkin is so cute
Oh, thank
on
you.
the map. I love it so
That is cute.
much. It is so cute. So perfect. But yeah, if anyone has any ideas for what inspired our Eartha Kitt.
Do you want it to be fashion related or do you want to step away from?
Ooh.
My thought is that maybe the cupcake people inspired her to make like a new type of outfit, you know, like a new dress that looks like a cupcake for grand events.
Oh my god.
Just an idea. We can throw other ideas out.
With a cupcake skirt, right? Like it's a huge, and then you can put the, ooh, you know what? I'm gonna say it's a new fashion trend where everyone, regardless of like, you know, gender and stuff, can like wear these like huge cupcake hoop skirt things, and then they can. So this is a very weird analogy, but remember when Crocs were a thing and people bought pins to put on the Crocs? Okay, I'm thinking that except for
so like sprinkles.
Sprinkles.
And also I feel like the hair is like this kind of like swirled look.
It's a new hairstyle that goes with it.
Oh my gosh, can you imagine the little piggies and cats with like the fur going like that? Oh my gosh. And our otter detective getting in. Oh my gosh, our otter detective has like this dark glittering one. Oh my gosh, I'm just so happy. Okay, yes. So so that's what happened. That's how they channeled inspiration. It became this like amazing trend. And of course, because Earl covered it on Instagram, it went viral, right? There were entire TikTok dances. Oh wait, we can't say TikTok. I'm sure Mariam's gonna come up with a like a pun in a bit.
Our version of that.
Yeah. Okay, so then I'm gonna.
I mean, since it no longer exists, it's just vines.
Oh, we can use that.
Yeah, that's true. Vine, you were so good. But yeah,
or we could go gummies.
Oh, so cute.
Yeah, both are cute.
Yeah. I like it. All right, and then I'm gonna choose one of three things. Ooh, and our event moves forward. Yeah, so it's now 1 week away. I'm gonna say, ooh, a friend of our town visits for a little while. I'm gonna say Bill Nye visits for a little while because like they're so entranced by the skirts. And they want to bring back a lot for all the bunnies, and they'll hop around on the moon with their cupcake skirts. Yeah. So I'll describe, they come to visit and our town becomes better. I think Bill Nye, the kelp guy, I love saying it out loud. I can't believe how comfortable this cat is. She is.
She is. She's so cozy.
I mean, she's part of the town. I mean, maybe that's Earl. Maybe this is Earl.
Oh, my Earl. You're such a good influencer, Cassandra. Yeah. So, but yeah, and then I'm going to say that he brought in, I want to say like, a recipe for mooncake. Ooh, like special rabbit mooncakes. I've really been craving for mooncake lately. Yeah. And then so everyone else, we describe someone who leaves for a while, right? And describe how long they'll be gone for. Who do we think is like, and we can make up a new character if we want, or we can choose one of the ones we already have.
Looking at our map.
We've got Murnimals. We've
All
got
these great
Eartha
characters.
Kitt. We've got. Did we ever name the pig in the tutu?
We didn't. We need to name the pig in the tutu.
Yeah. Oh,
By
we
we, I mean not me. I'm not great with names. I kind of want it to be the pig
Ooh.
that heads out. I don't know what his name is.
I was gonna say
go ahead.
Charlotte.
Or-
Let's go with Charlotte. Let's go with Charlotte. Yeah, I love that.
Aw, nice.
But I don't know why Charlotte leaves.
Maybe it's for like dance college.
Yes, it is.
Love it.
It is for dance college.
Right. Awesome. Very cool. All right. So that is my turn. Oh, Cassandra's finally. That also means it's someone else's turn. Jeremy, why don't you go ahead and pull?
Yeah. So I will go ahead and draw a card here. Where is this? Here. 9 of clubs. So 9 of clubs is something important breaks down in our town. How do the townsfolk rally together? What unexpected help comes along? Change the map to reflect this if need be. Or there's an accident, someone gets hurt. How are they nursed back to health? How are they taken care of? So I feel like the someone gets hurt makes sense to me. Is that too sad?
No.
I was like, what if Charlotte just went off to dance college, and what if Charlotte got hurt dancing?
Oh,
That's true.
So my thought is then Charlotte will have to be here being nursed back to health, take a little break.
Yeah.
So then Charlotte will be here for the festival, and then we'll get to go back to dance college once they're feeling better.
I like it.
Yeah, that's good.
So-
good. I really like
Yeah.
this message of care and taking it easy.
Yes.
And also basically homecoming.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe Charlotte pushed herself a little too hard and then needs to take a break. Yeah.
Maybe she might be in the running for homecoming queen.
Mhm.
I love it.
Yeah. Perfect.
Yeah, so nothing's broken. She's just strained. She's some
Like a
sort of strain, like
Yeah.
a strain, an overuse injury of some kind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She practiced so hard. She just overdid it and needs a little TLC.
Needs a little TLC. Exactly.
She overbooked herself.
There we go.
These dance classes.
No one here would know anything about that, right?
No one here
No
knows that's
one.
like. I'm not talking to all of us.
I don't know what you mean.
Sorry. Too real. Got too real, Jeremy. I apologize.
I love it.
So Charlotte is then how she gets nursed back to health, she comes back. The townsfolk, she calls her close friends at the Spirit Bakery, and they encourage her to come back and take it easy, take a little rest for a bit. So
I love that.
Awesome. And actually, you get to choose something, and then after that we also get to have our harvest festival happen.
I do choose something.
Yeah.
And so something changes about the town, or someone comes to visit. I know who comes to visit, because we're having our harvest festival, which is gonna be complete with a fashion show, of course. So we're going to get the teacher whose name I don't remember that showed up in the summer and taught Earl the wave.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's right. Oh, that's so good.
So Earl's mentor comes back for the fashion show.
What a big day.
Yeah. So
I remember nothing about
momentous.
who this person was, though.
I don't either.
I think,
I just
wait,
remember
maybe it
they
was
had a really big
Charlotte.
fan. Oh,
Maybe it was Charlotte who was, because I remember
Oh.
it was a piggy who trained
Oh,
Earl.
you're right.
Well, Charlotte is back.
It's
Yeah,
true.
Charlotte's
There we
back.
go. So there we go. It
It
all worked
ties
out.
together. Yep.
perfect. Oh my gosh, I love that so
Mhm.
much.
Mhm.
Yeah. So someone comes by to visit. Who leaves? Who do we think leaves the town? Let's see.
Maybe for Rumbo.
Thinking.
Oh, is
You
there
have to go solve
is there a
case somewhere.
Case.
big case?
We all have the same idea. Yes. A big case in a nearby town.
So there was the Orient Express was that first mystery. What is the next one? I'm trying to maybe like
Ooh, yeah, link it
It's
together. I don't
in-
know.
It's encasement where there was a case within a case within a case.
so good.
Basement.
Excellent. So for Rumbo,
And there was a
it's
top
off.
inside it.
So good. Excellent. I can't help but think a few of the cupcake people went with Ferumbo to assist.
Yeah.
Right. They're
Absolutely.
like tiny and they have like all these little tools to help. Yeah. Excellent. Okay. And then we get to celebrate our harvest festival now. Yay. Okay. Exactly. So when that happens, when preparations are complete, we can narrate the event together. I'd love to start with Mariam because it was the event that you wanted to see happen. So what do we see?
Yeah, I think everywhere on our wonderful island, as fall is here, there is a lot of squash, specifically pumpkin. There's apples. There's all this food and decorative. Like instead of whatever we use for lamps, we have jack-o'-lanterns everywhere, and all the innards that are there get used to make wonderful pies and treats and sweets and all sorts of things, including pumpkin spiced drinks and stuff and yeah, like the amphitheaters, like every part of town is decorated for the different festivals we're gonna have, and I'm gonna let y'all describe the festivals, the different sort of like sub festivals happening. And there's a big cookout where there's like a pie competition and like a bake off with I would say uh what's a name for a cupcake person? I'll say uh birthday cake presides as the judge for the bake off.
Yes, they do.
Yep.
Oh, cute.
They have the same fashion, but they've got actual like, candle. on the
Yeah.
top. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yes,
That's so
Jeremy.
good.
Yes.
That's so inspired.
Yes.
That's how they keep time as well.
Oh,
So good.
This is excellent.
So good. Yeah. I love it. All right. So yeah, like Mariam suggested, do you want to each talk about a different festival that happens?
I think there's a games area, and I like the idea that there's like the bobbing for apples and just all those like really fall, like there's like a ring toss. There's just a bunch of fun games for our little kitties and piggies. But also obviously the adults can come and play. And I think that the cupcakes aren't super familiar with a lot of these games. And so like one cupcake probably goes to like bob for apples and someone has to tell them, no, like the frosting will come off. We can't, so they're safe. Don't worry, everyone, they're safe. But I just see this little like almost like street, right, with all these little fun games, and then the trees that are the leaves are all gold and red and changing colors.
Oh,
And yeah,
absolutely beautiful. I love that. Yeah, Jeremy, do you have an idea for a festival?
So I think as per usual, there's a huge fashion show. And of course, everyone's got, there's the cupcake line that is there that's shown off, that was described earlier. But there's also a lot of, people put a lot of like autumnal flares on things. So lots of oranges and yellows and reds and the leaves and people leaving trails of things as they walk down and back up the runway. And in a big surprise, people are expecting Earl to steal the show, but Earl says, no, I prefer to be on this side of the camera now. I'm leaving that life behind. And so Earl is committing to taking the photos.
Oh my gosh, that's so good. Can I say our stone guardian is the one who goes on the runway? Like, because like Earl has passed on those lessons to the next person.
I love it. Yes.
Literally stomping down the runway, right?
But thankfully they built a reinforced runway because they were thinking ahead of time. So Rock is the one who really steals the show and ends it with the wave that Earl had taught. So with the anime moment with the turn and the water comes up behind.
Oh my gosh, so good. So perfect. And then I think the last festival I have in mind is like, I think it's like a movie festival, like it's a drive-in. People watch from like so we have that new form of transportation, the cupcake train. So like you can ride the cupcake train into the mountains and then there's this whole setup to watch like these movies. I've seen like, it's like these old classic movies, like what's it, Casablanca, except it's Catablanca, right?
Oh, yes.
I can manage one pun. That's what I can manage for stream. I can do that. But yeah, so all these old classic black and white films and stuff, but they're all like piggies and kitties instead, or little stone creatures instead who are part of the films. But yeah, so there's like a whole film festival that people can enjoy. All right, so that was so much fun. I love that event. Thank you so much, Mariam, for starting that one up. So great. Okay, and then next, it's Kristin. You get to draw a card.
Yay. Okay. Ooh, I got king last time and now I have queen.
Ooh.
Wow. Must be a sign.
Exactly. Yeah. I'm also a tarot reader, so I'm like,
Oh, okay. We obviously need to talk after the stream, Jammi. Yeah. What's going on?
Yeah, go ahead.
So the Queen of Clubs. A famous athlete moves in and joins the community. Who are they and how do they serve our town? Ooh. A famous athlete. I need another cute animal, but I think that our town is focused so much on food and fashion and community and all these very important things that we love. And they don't play a lot of sports, which is totally fine. But this athlete comes to town and I think they serve the town by teaching some of the like young kids games like sports. And so they have another activity that they can do, after school. I'm assuming our kids go to school. Yeah, so I think that's how they serve the town. But can someone help me with like an adorable animal or a strong animal?
Oh, I was not gonna say. I would say a possum, but they are not particularly strong.
What about a
or
raccoon?
A raccoon with a sweatband?
Yes.
Yes, this raccoon has a sweatband. Yeah. Yes, absolutely.
Oh, it's so cute. Oh my gosh, I found the art already. How did this
You
happen?
did? Of course you did. Jammi, I cannot keep
really
up with
shocked.
you.
I'm just shocked it happened so quickly. That's all. I was like, what? But yeah.
I have to see it. Yeah, I think they were like passing through, and then they stayed for a couple of weeks. We can say they moved in or not moved in, they can come or go, but I think they were like a traveler. Yeah, and just taught different games. I'm gonna say soccer because that's my favorite.
Oh my goodness.
To all of the kids. Yeah. And raccoon in a sweatband. Come on.
Yeah. There we go. Already, it's loading.
Okay. We're waiting with bated breath here.
I know.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
You
Oh my
Wow.
goodness.
Jammi,
How do you find these pictures?
your ability to
Oh my gosh.
It's also slightly weird when I do it as a GM. I'm like, you're talking to the NPC, and then I put the picture.
yeah. I'm very impressed.
It's a skill I honed over the
We
last
gotta
few
name
years
we gotta
playing
name the
online.
raccoon.
I
I
know.
know,
we do
and I
have
can
raccoon.
hear the music. I am the tiger, like in
Yeah.
the background.
Yes,
Chun,
the
chun,
training
chun.
montage. Oh, I love
Yeah.
it.
Yes.
What about we'll really lean into it and go with like tiger, because it's like, but you're a
named
raccoon.
Tiger? Yeah.
Oh my gosh,
I'm
it's
here for
kind of
tiger.
the same logic of Kung Fu Panda when the dad was like, we have to tell you that you're adopted, right?
Yes. Yes.
So people are like, should we tell them that they're a raccoon? Like,
I love it. I love that they call themselves tiger, and now we're leaning into they might think they're a tiger. This is good.
yeah.
This NPC already has a great backstory.
So good. But it's tiger with a Y, right?
Yeah.
Of course it is. Of course it is.
So good.
I
And
feel
it
like
with a
that kind
double
of-
G.
a double G and a Y. Oh, we are
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
ready.
Oh my gosh. They have their Instagram, right? They have like their workout videos.
Yes.
It's true. And is it thank you for the spelling of tiger under our adorable picture of the raccoon. Oh my gosh. Isn't one of my choices that someone comes to visit?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I feel like that kind of it like
Kind of worked
naturally
into it.
it naturally did that. Yeah.
Oh yeah. We could also like say, like maybe as part of that, do you want to say like other people joined in? Like maybe the rest of maybe Tiger had a whole team and they're training for
Oh.
nationals, right?
Yeah. And they're passing through this town, and then they decided
Yeah.
to stay because these
Yeah,
children
yeah.
had like never played soccer and they love it so much. They were like, we have to stay and teach them the way of the soccer.
Yeah.
And are
oh my
the
gosh.
other raccoons called like jaguar and lion and
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
cheetah?
I was imagining that the rest of them were actual tigers, but I like that.
Oh, I do kind of like them all being
Except
Yeah, they can all
that's
be
very Kung
tigers.
Fu Panda.
yeah.
Yeah.
Accepting tiger as they are. I kind of like that. What do you think,
Yeah.
Mariam? Because I like both
Yeah.
ideas.
Yeah. They're the team of tigers.
Oh my gosh, and they look like the ones from Zootopia, the really huge, pretty ones covered in glitter.
Yes.
Yes.
They're like athletes / backup dancers, right? So,
Yes.
That's like
slash backup dancers.
one of my
Yes.
favorite parts of the movie are those tigers.
It's a good
Yeah.
part.
Oh, that's
Did we already
so
establish
good.
that Tiger's Instaclam handle is Eye of the Tiger?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
But
we-
it's
we have
like
established
capital
that.
I
Yes.
and then capital I, OF, and then their name.
Yep,
Yeah.
yep.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Oh
do
my
a
gosh.
hashtag.
A hashtag. Please do a hashtag.
Oh, that's so good. Oh my gosh. So their hashtags are like hashtag Eye of the Tiger, hashtag Hear Me Roar, right?
Yes.
I love from the chat hashtag Tiger Burning Bright.
Oh,
like
so
it.
pretty.
Oh yeah.
So pretty. I love it. Oh my gosh. If Tiger's also a poet, that would be so good. I love that so much. They're so cool. Oh my gosh. When Farumbo comes back, Farumbo's going to be like, who is this? Like, what is
Yeah.
going on?
Yeah, exactly. What is going on in this town?
I love it so much. So perfect, so perfect. Yeah. So I feel like that's they're tigers. I love that so much. Okay, so Mariam, why don't you go ahead and
Yeah.
pull a card?
So I got 3 of clubs, which is a fortune teller visits our town. Who do they help? What charming prophecy do they share with us? Or several townsfolk wish to leave for an adventure. How do we support them and help them prepare? I think with I think I'm gonna go with a fortune teller because I always love adding more more creatures into our wonderful town. So I think I feel oh
Sorry, I had to add
that's
the tiger, but go ahead, talk about the fortune
yeah. And I hope you don't hear. It seems like we started early here. Well, it is Canada Day, so I don't know if you can.
Oh,
Yeah, the
Oh no,
rumbling.
we're good.
The
Yeah.
rumbling is fireworks. Yeah. So, the fortune teller is, I'm gonna say, a mother of like a clam called Pearl. And her crystal ball is the pearl in her that does that she uses to give prophecies.
Oh my gosh,
Love
that
it.
is
I love that.
so amazing. I love that idea so much.
And they actually help. I would say who's still in town? Ferumbo's not in town anymore, correct?
right.
They actually help. I'm gonna say uh Eartha Kitt. We haven't heard from our meower in a while.
Yeah.
That's
So
right, that's right.
our meow, actually no, not our meower, I'm gonna say Kit of our adventurer,
Oh yeah.
who has a specialty shop, and I think that she Pearl helps Kit with saying that it's okay to reveal yourself, instead of hiding away trying to protect yourself from the old life,
Mm.
and that the town has accepted you and will have your back.
Oh,
I love that.
Love
that's
that
so
so much.
great. Oh,
It's okay to not hide, to reveal your past.
That's
And
good.
and I think the action I will take after that is based on, I think, since Pearl decides to stay a while, that a little grotto close to the beach is opened up where people can come and visit her for prophecies.
Love it.
I was hoping you said
Oh.
that because I got a
Oh.
picture. For
Oh my goodness, that
Yeah.
is so good.
Can you imagine, like, it opens
Ah.
up, come and I shall reveal all. Like, this really cute voice though. Come.
Yeah.
Where would we
Aw.
like to have the cove? Like,
Let me see if I can move it.
yeah, you can. Go ahead.
Okay, so to give a little room, let's say at the end of this catwalk here, when it's not being used as a catwalk, it's a place where people can come.
I
That's
like
very
that.
cool.
Yeah, that's also responsible design. I like it.
Yeah.
Right.
So I'm gonna write down Pearl over here.
Perfect. Oh, I love it so much. Yay.
And I think with that, shall we say autumn is complete?
It's a perfect ending.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Just a good
Star.
I
ending.
like it so much.
Yeah. Yeah, Star.
And as autumn ends, let's actually take a short break ourselves for 5 minutes and go stretch, go freshen up, and we'll be right back.
See ya.
Hello, and welcome back to Their Super Geek. I'm Mariam, and I'm here with my co-hosts, Kristin and Jeremy, and our wonderful guest, Jammi. We are playing Cozy Down tonight, and we have just finished our autumn season, as well as the Harvest Festival and all the cool stuff that can happen in this wonderful town, and we're now going to begin winter. So, Jammi, please take it away.
Yeah, so we're beginning winter. I'm so excited. I have never experienced winter. I have just seen pictures. So there was one time I admitted to people as a GM that I've never experienced winter. I was just describing it, and and they kept laughing because I described it apparently quotation mark very well. But I was just thinking about the Hallmark movies I've seen. And then at one point I described a lake, and then someone said, "Oh, and it's frozen over, right?" And I said, "Yes, because water freezes." That is correct. Like I just totally forgot that water doesn't move. Anyway, so I'm very excited to play winter with everybody. So I'm going to draw a card. Da, da, da. I got the 6 of spades. Okay, so on a 6, ooh, one of the townsfolk returns after a long trip. How do they change our town, change the map if need be, or someone's pride gets the better of them? How do they make it up to the townsfolk? Ooh, yeah. I kind of, which one's more fun? I kind of like the idea of someone returning after a long time. Maybe it's been a while. I want to say, I feel like maybe Farumbo or Bill Nye came back. Let's
Yeah.
see.
Yeah.
I think Bill Nye had come back already.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah. Like maybe he's already back permanently. Yeah, so let's say it's Farumbo. Back with the cupcakes. And I want to say that they collected a lot of different like not just cupcakes, like entire cake slices, gummy worms, like this entire population, this small population of like dessert people.
So Candy Down. Or
Yeah,
Candyland.
Candy
I was like
That's
Candy Kingdom.
right. Candy Kingdom. Yes. I'm gonna go with Candy Kingdom. That's how we change the town. So like now we have Cupcake Town, but we also have Candy Kingdom,
Mhm.
which is bigger. And Farumbo sees themselves as like the caretaker and is training each and every one of them to be great detectives. Right.
Aw.
So it's this
Aw.
entire town of candy detectives. But yeah, oh my gosh,
it.
I'm so adorable. I'm gonna change the map. I'll look for a picture in a bit. And then I'm gonna choose something that happens also. I wanna say, let's see. I'm so comfortable with you all. I want to switch into Tagalog. Oh my gosh, don't do it. Okay. I was gonna okay, I'm gonna say, let's see. Ooh, I'm gonna add another feature of the town that grows and changes. So aside from the Candy Kingdom, ooh, because I think Charlotte's back to college already by this point, right?
Yeah.
Mhm. That makes sense.
Yeah. But I think like everybody was so inspired by Charlotte and how she took good care of herself. I think there's going to be like a little like spa or care center, right? That's like,
Aw.
So is it near the
Right.
condo Fallen Springs?
yeah, yes.
Yes.
Right. Oh my gosh, with the rainbow.
Because it's Spark Joy.
Yeah, exactly. Oh my gosh. Yeah, there's like the natural hot springs there, right? Oh my gosh, have you been to those Korean spas where like they have like all these different little pools of different temperatures, right?
No, but that sounds
No, that
amazing.
sounds
Yeah,
what they
yeah.
said.
'Cause-
Other than,
yeah. Because like the Korean spa idea is like you go into a really hot one to open up your pores, and you go to a really cold one to close them, and you do it like over and over again to like
Oh,
revitalize the skin. Or you just fall asleep. They have like little alcoves where you just sleep. like,
That sounds so
like,
good.
yeah,
like,
it's
that's my
really,
kind of spot.
yeah. Korean spas here are like a huge thing in the Philippines, and they're big. They're like 3 or 4 floors, like just of spa nests. But yeah, so I think it's built into the mountain. We have this like cute spa, just to encourage everybody to take care of themselves. Okay, I'll go ahead and oh, and everybody else tells me, how do the townsfolk react to the spa? Like, uh, who who likes it the most, or who makes changes to the spa, or
I think this, I mean, there could be more, but I think our chatty spirits who run the bakery love going there.
so cute.
Yeah, because they bake all day and they love it, but it can get tiring, right? The kneading all the dough and stuff. So I think that they love to unwind there. Imagine them with little cucumber slices.
And it's just the cucumber slices floating
It's
around.
just 100% that. Yes.
Oh my gosh, so cute. I love it. Perfect. Yeah, okay, so how about Jeremy, would you like to go next?
So I got 7 of spades.
Ooh.
Something changes mysteriously in our town. Do we find out what happened? Change the map if need be. Or someone unlikable visits our town. What shenanigans occur?
Oh my
How
goodness.
do they change for the better? Oh, I mean, that one sounds like a fun one, but I just
Yeah.
can't. I don't know if I could. I don't know if I could say that anyone in this world we're creating is unlikable. I love them all.
That's fair.
So I'm gonna go with the something mysterious changes. Something mysterious changes. I think that one day when we wake up, so I think that something with the cookout pot in the center. I think that the pot is gone. I think that one day the pot from the center of town is missing, and Ferumbo and the new people he's training have to figure out the case of the missing stew pot.
Ooh. Oh my god.
Did they find a kettle and started having a conversation?
Oh no.
Ouch.
Started having a debate, a very strong debate about who has more ash and soot on them.
I love that.
Oh, I appreciate this. Where did they find it? I need some help.
Yeah, where would they find it? Let's see.
Yeah.
Oh,
so
do we
good.
think our cupcake friends borrowed it? Like there was no ill will, right? Like no ill intent. They borrowed it.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
I don't know why they borrowed it, but I
Oh
just
my
thought
gosh.
because
Can
then
I
it's
say
They were making cauldron
go ahead.
cakes.
I was like thinking. Oh, go ahead.
No, go for it.
I was just gonna say, like, they're making cauldron cakes, and I feel like there was like a really cute Frankenstein moment where like they created this huge cupcake, that came out of the cauldron.
Yes.
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 What I was going to ask when they make cakes, do they make them as food or do they make them as friends? And it sounds like they make them as friends.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that's so funny. And then this
I
huge
love it.
roly one that's as big as her. I can imagine it just rolls around the tower and like,
Yes.
And it's called
Nice.
cake moss because they pick up a lot of moss as they roll around.
oh,
Wow.
correct.
Cake
Correct.
moss. Oh, I love it.
Moss.
I love
So
it.
good. So good. So good. Perfect. Perfect.
Yes. And then in terms of what happens, so it's not listed here yet as one of our events that we're going to have, but I think that people start preparing for the winter fashion show.
Let's do
There's
it.
we know there's one every season, and so I think that that's what happens afterwards is they start preparing for the winter fashion show.
Ooh. Yeah. How long do you think it'll take to prepare for
Oh.
it?
I want to say 3 weeks.
Yeah.
This one takes some doing.
Yeah.
some
Right.
doing.
Right. Mhm.
Especially now they have all these new friends who they want to make sure that they all have something exciting to do.
Mm-hmm. That makes total sense. I love that.
True,
And
true,
also,
true.
fruitcake takes some time to make.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I
Oh my
believe.
gosh. Yeah, I found this fruitcake that I forgot was in the fridge for like 3 years, and it was still really
It-
good.
They
It's
were still the same. That sounds
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, right, right.
I fortify my fruits a month before I bake it, so
Wow.
Oh my gosh.
Fortify. It's amazing. Amazing.
But yeah, so Jeremy, do you want to
Yeah.
draw on
Yeah.
the map where we're gonna just a symbol like for our winter fashion show? It could also take place at the library, we'll see.
Oh yeah.
And thank you
Well-
for finding the cute candy picture.
I was gonna
So
say,
adorable.
please feel free to change it.
No, I like
Um,
it. It's super adorable. I love it so much.
It's just all pink candy. And I thought, yeah.
Yeah. And I
Not that
put
all, it doesn't have to be all
Mhm.
pink, but I like the idea that part of it is
yeah,
pink.
for sure. And I put in these little igloo looking things. Like some Korean spas have these like igloo looking things for their saunas. It's really-
awesome.
I cannot recommend a Korean spa enough. Like it's
I'm gonna have to find one now.
yeah, they're really, really good. Yeah, okay. And then so we have our fashion show. I can't wait for that. And then yeah, so next, Kristin, would you like to Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot to say the rest of us have to say what else they have to do to prepare for the event.
Oh, okay.
Right. Yeah. So I'm gonna say that Earl, our cultural ambassador, has to like create like help other influencers like know how to cover the event or how they can express themselves during the event or leading up to the event. So Earl's taking care of that.
I love that.
Yeah. What do you think for everybody else?
Go ahead.
I actually think that since it's going to be a winter festival and it's going to be cozy and everyone's kind of, you know, how people love to find a special someone to be with during the holiday season, that the Candy Kingdom creates a small little event as part of, you know, like how each day is maybe a different day. So there's one called Candy Crush, where you have to tell your crush that you like them and give them a little candygram.
You have to tell them you're sweet on them.
Yes.
No, I cannot keep up with this group. You have to find another co-host.
No,
Yeah.
our puns are amazing. I'm just like going, I did the one already. I have hit my ability.
Good job, Jammi.
Good job. This isn't a competition.
No, I'm just in awe of
Not in
everybody.
Cozy Town.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah. For sure. All right. And then, Kristin, would you like to go next and draw a card?
Yeah, can I add something for the event?
Oh yeah,
for
of
the
course.
event?
Of course, of course.
I think that it is around the time of what would be winter solstice, but we don't have to call it that in this town. And I think we have a little like a little coven of mice witches, and they prepare some stuff, some treats and like a little ceremony thing. And they're
Some
just little,
Mitches.
they're little, well, they're not this little, but they're little mice witches. Okay.
They're
That's what I'm adding.
Mitches.
They're Mitches.
Mitches!
Thank you. I didn't
Oh my
hear you the
God.
first time. They're Mitches. That's what they are. Okay, I will now
that's cute.
pull a card. A king. What is it? Oh,
We're gonna
Wow.
talk. We're gonna talk later.
Did I pull from the right one? I did, right?
Supposed to be spades, right? Right.
Yes. Okay. King of spades. Yeah, Jammi. Whew, we gotta talk after this. Okay. Am I in winter? Let me make sure. Apologies. I am. An official liaison is elected. Who are they and how do they serve our town? Ooh. Who are they? I want to say it's someone from the Candy Kingdom.
Ooh.
Because is the Candy Kingdom like an extension of our town, or is that a completely different town, do we think?
It's up to us.
Ooh, yeah. What do we think? I feel like, yeah, that's a good point. Like, is it its own sovereign nation?
Or is it
I
like
mean-
a
No
neighborhood
borders.
in our
No
town?
borders.
Correct.
No borders.
I really
Correct.
like the idea, if this is okay, that if I can change the rules a little bit, that there's one from each, right? Like our town, the Cupcake Town, and the Candy
My
Kingdom
goodness.
town.
Sure.
Like there's one person from each.
Yeah, sorry, I had to add a mouse witch. I was so entranced with
Did
that idea. I had to
you?
find one.
Yeah,
Very
there's a Mitch.
I cannot. If you're listening to this on a podcast later, please check out our map.
Well,
at
we'll
some
try
point.
to include the picture somehow in some form in our show notes.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
True.
Yeah.
Sorry. So we were talking about
Yeah. So I just decided to create 3 people, which now I've just put pressure all over us to do that. But I think that the one from our town is I think it's our mayor, right? I think it's Eartha Kitt. We already trust them.
Yeah.
We trust her. And so that's who I think it is. How does that serve our town? I think there's some sort of like trade that happens between all our towns now, right? The Candy Kingdom and the Cupcake area and our town, they establish some sort of like very fair, wonderful trade that benefits everyone equally.
And the Murnimals as well, the merchants.
Murnimals, thank you. Everyone's
Yes.
included. Yes.
The
the
merchants.
rabbits.
Yeah. And when the rabbits come, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think there's
Yeah.
just trade among all of us now. We've really grown this town this
Yeah.
session.
Yeah.
It just
love
started- It just started as kitties and piggies, and now there's all sorts of animals.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, amazing. Fantastic.
Yeah.
I love it so much. Oh my gosh, Cake Moss. Thank you. Cake Moss is adorable. Oh my gosh, I have to have lunch later, but I suspect I'm just gonna have cake for lunch or something.
Do
You're an
it.
adult. That is
I'm an
allowed.
adult.
I want you
can
to
do
know.
it. Yeah.
You
Oh my
have
gosh.
permission.
I'm totally gonna do it. I'll take a picture and put it on Twitter later.
Please do.
Yes, 100%.
Maybe.
Perfect. All right. Yeah, and then Kristin, you get to choose your action, right? if you'd
Oh,
like
I
to-
apologize.
No, it's okay.
Is one of the actions that you can change the town?
Yeah, that's correct.
So I think that there's now roadways and public transportation to all the towns. So we can all easily get to each other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Little
it's-
trolleys. I'd like there to be trolleys.
Oh my
Oh.
gosh, so cute. Oh
They
my
make that really
gosh.
pleasant ding, 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 ding when you go by.
Yes,
So,
they 100% do.
So good, so good. Oh my gosh. Like, I'm trying to think of like, and they're layered cakes, right? That's what the trolleys look like.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes. Okay. How do we find a picture of this?
I wish I still had a picture of the cake I made, which was a
Oh, I
train
found
set.
one already. Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Jammi,
You
you're
made a
amazing.
train set cake?
That was one of the first cakes I made for like I very short time. I had a catering business where I made cakes.
Wow. That sounds
Wow, that's
amazing. If you can
amazing.
ever find a
Yeah.
picture and want to share, I'd love to see that.
Yes.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, there's like several choices. Okay.
For
so
layered
okay.
cake trolleys.
Yeah. What is going on? Like,
I love what we've done.
oh my gosh, so cute.
Oh,
Anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whose
Yeah.
turn
And
is
then
it?
we also talk about like how people respond to the
Oh,
new
right.
transportation.
Oh,
Yeah. I think, oh my gosh, can I say they have to assign a station cat master to every station.
Yes, of course.
And like it's one of those weird things where like the cat people have pet cats, right?
I love it.
But yeah, any ideas from anybody else before we?
I think that the tiger absolutely loves it because now he can travel from town to town and they can get some town area get some inter-town like sports competitions happening.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah,
Mhm.
Good thought.
so good. I love that so much. Yeah, excellent.
feel like the Candy Kingdom one would be called their sports team would be the Stiff Beaks. I don't know. I'm running out. I am petering
Like-
out on puns.
But you need stiff peaks and meringue, Mariam. So
Yeah.
I'm with you.
So good.
Okay. I think that's my turn, right?
Excellent. Yeah,
Okay.
perfect. All right.
Yay.
And then the event moves forward,
Okay.
right? So we have, I think it's like 1 week left. Is that right? I think the event our winter fashion show will come together
Yeah.
at
Oh,
the
that
end of
sounds
Mariam's
good.
turn. Yay.
Okay.
Oh, awesome. Yeah, and I think, yeah, so go ahead, Mariam. Can you go ahead and draw a card, please?
All right. I got 9 of spades, which is a creature of the night moves into our town. How do we welcome them? What's spooky cute about their home? I feel like this is the one I'm gonna go with, and I haven't even read the other one. Because creature of the night, look, even though I'm
Right.
all cute and funny and everything, I have a goth I am a goth at heart. But I'll read the other one too, just so that you know what the prompt is. One of the townsfolk feels worried and anxious. How do we support and help them? No, I'm gonna go with the creature of the night. So I'm gonna go with I'm gonna lean into it, but I think some bats move into our mountains in the
So
north.
cute.
Yes.
And I feel like we welcome them by making sure that there is transportation and all the amenities that go even deep into the mountain, where the caves and like there's now even like an under mountain like hot springs close to the
Ooh.
source, and we also start to have some night activities and a night market so that they can also participate.
I love this.
And there's like the library's open now 24/7.
That is so sweet.
Yeah, I love that so much.
And what's spooky cute about their home is I think because we said there were like singing crystals or something somewhere.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and I
Oh.
think their home, the singing crystals, kind of add, with their presence and with sort of like the small little glows of their eyes and everything, gives this like really spooky, but also very like the bakery spirits just are like totally. They're just like, oh, someone like us, one of us, sort of like, and they start their own choir too, the bats and the spirits.
Oh, so
Oh.
cute.
Yeah.
I love it so much.
And it's basically I feel like the name of their choir is uh Crystal or Chrysalis.
Ooh,
Crystallis.
That's pretty. I like that.
yeah, yeah.
It's-
Nice,
I
nice,
love
nice,
these new
nice.
bats.
Yeah.
I'm really
They're
curious.
so cute. Mhm.
What kind of music do they do? Do they do like goth rock music or?
I think it's sort of like it's like goth spiritual music, where it's kind of like
Ooh.
like the sort of like the harmonies of like, where it's just vocalization that's kind of like spooky, think Gregorian chants
Yeah.
sort of a thing.
Yeah, I love it. I love it so much.
My gosh, I used to be so obsessed with Gregorian chant versions of pop music. Like there was a time it was all I listened to for like a few months. It was so good.
Wow.
I didn't know that existed. I
Oh
went
my
through
gosh.
like a year when I was in school. I listened to Gregorian chants whenever I did homework because it was like enough to occupy my brain but not to distract me. So
That's very cool.
Yeah, yeah. I'm already looking for my favorites. I'll share with you later.
Of
all
course.
right.
But
Oh, man.
yeah. Okay, and then
I love
yeah, Mariam, you get to say you can either choose an action or if you want to go straight to the event, we can do that too, like depending on what you're feeling.
I think let's go to I think the event's gonna be a pretty big thing on its own, so let's just go to the event then.
Sounds good, sounds good. All right, so it's the winter fashion show. I'm so excited. Uh yeah, so Jeremy, do we want to start with you since it was the event that you set up? Am I right? Yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
You're right.
Um, yeah, we totally want to start with me because I definitely thought through ideas for this and I'm super ready. Um, honestly, I think so. I think that one of the first things that happens is that Tiger teaches the people of the town another important sport of the snowball fight. And so they have a huge snow. So apparently we have snow now in this winter island town.
It happens in Animal Crossing, so I'm all for it.
There you go. And so I think there's a snowball fight, but they make big snow forts and things to get ready for it first. So it's like capture the flag almost with snow.
Mhm.
So cool.
I love that.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Awesome. All right, who wants to go next?
And one of them, my Switch is really good at it. It's unclear if they might be cheating.
Oh, scandalous.
Oh my goodness.
I mean, it's partly because it's unclear if using magic is cheating. No one has established this yet.
That's true. These
They'll
are all
figure it out
new
before next
rules.
year.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, and I think like the Mitches are especially good at it, especially the ones that can hide in the snow and cut pieces.
Yes.
Like you just see their cute little beady eyes and tring, like a
And
floating magical snowball.
surprisingly, the bats also are quite good because they just do flybys.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, it's sound.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's a thing that happens.
Oh my gosh, so cute. Yeah, and then I already have an idea unless you want to go, Kristin.
No, go ahead. You can go ahead. I'll go after you.
Yeah, I was just thinking like one of the, I want to say birthday cake, like announces and reveals their fashion line, right? And it's all
Ooh.
like winter inspired
Fruit
desserts.
frolic.
Oh, so good. So good, so good, so good, so good. Yeah, 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 yeah. And I think it's like one of those like, so birthday, like think birthday cake, except mostly like in shades of like blue and icicle white, and then just a shock of rainbow sprinkles on top of it,
Oh.
right? And so yeah, I think like they reveal their fashion line at the library. I want to say we keep the tradition on the island. And yeah, I think it starts all the way at the library and it goes all the way down to the catwalk on the ocean, right? And
Ooh.
the last person that's revealed is Pearl, right? Who's also part of the
Yes.
fashion show.
So it's like a winter parade almost, fashion show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
I
so.
love it.
Oh my gosh, I'm so Filipino. We have so many fashion parades here now that I think about it. Like we have a lot of traditions that are about parades. So
And the music is provided by Chrysalis and the Cake
Oh,
Pops,
Yeah.
oh my gosh,
our local
I like
choirs.
that. Yeah, I like the idea that the bats are hanging off the trees and like they're singing the whole time, right? As you pass by, right?
Now that I realize it, I think I was wrong, like I didn't mean Gregorian chants. I meant more like in Frozen, you know, those vocalizations at the beginning.
Yeah.
I know what you
Yeah,
mean.
yeah,
Yep.
yeah, 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 yeah. I'm not sure what it's called, but I completely.
Same. Yeah,
Yep.
exactly.
Yeah, I should look it up. But yeah.
We all know what you're talking about. So
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, I'm hearing the music from Frozen too. Yeah. Okay. Perfect. Perfect.
Oh, and
so good.
I like the idea that either as like the start, right? Like either the night before the festival starts or the night that it ends, the mice do a little like ceremony, like a little, they like get up in the amphitheater and with their little tiny voices and witch hats. Sorry, I love it so much. And they do a little ceremony. And I think that they do it to like banish any bad spirits, even though everyone knows there's no bad spirits. And the night before that happens, the townspeople know to leave out like treats to like appease the spirits, but everyone also knows that they're little treats and that it's the mice that takes them.
Yes.
Oh, so
I love this.
cute.
Oh.
So no one's actually tricked, but they just let the mice think that it's for the for the spirits.
Oh my gosh, so good, so good, so good, so good. I love it. Perfect, perfect.
I love all our festivals.
Yeah.
They're top notch. I'd like these to happen in real life.
Yeah. Okay. So sorry, I'm like also looking at Gregorian music.
I mean, Gregorian music works too, like for especially
Yeah,
like autumn
there's
when
a
they're the
version
Halloween.
Yeah, yeah. Oh my gosh. I just got so shocked because there was a Gregorian chant version of the song from Frozen.
Oh my goodness.
Oh wow.
We got to share those links after in our
Yes, share
chat.
those links.
Yeah. Anyway, focus, Jammi. Okay. Yeah, but that sounds, is there anything else you'd like to add to our festivals?
think
I think it's gorgeous.
I think I actually added
Ooh.
anything. I was giving suggestions.
Go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like there's gonna be like a hot cocoa competition where everybody like, you know, drinks all around and it's like all these different versions of hot cocoa with cinnamon, with cardamom, with marshmallows of various kinds and like these, and for some there's even, instead of hot cocoa, it's iced cocoa.
I love it so much.
I'm so glad you did that, Mariam, because I was gonna say I don't think we've added some sort of food competition, so we had to do that. So I'm so glad you were ahead of the game.
Oh, yep.
True.
And also by the end of it, There's also the fruitcake, where finally people have been preparing from the start, like several weeks ago, and now the fruitcakes are ready to be enjoyed in time for the festival.
I love it.
So good. I'm
It is so
definitely having
good.
cake for lunch. Okay. Just announcing it.
Although,
You're
now that
committing to it.
Although now that I think about it, since we have sentient food, is it cannibalism?
But we also had like cats with pet cats, right? So there's
Yeah.
like
But we
Like the
don't
way
eat
that
the
we can
pet
eat
cats.
but we have
Well, I don't-
gingerbread men that we,
Oh,
but
yeah.
we're people, right? So
Yeah.
Maybe it's different, but like the sentient food like is like I'm thinking the food that we eat was never sentient, so it's not cannibalism. It's different. It just
Okay.
looks similar.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
I like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
I couldn't
Yeah.
decide. I wanted to stay cozy, but there's part of me that really wanted to lean that way. And I was like, no, finish cozy, Kristin. Don't go dark.
Don't go there. We'll have a special Cozy Town after dark edition.
but yeah, and I remember that I said it was the special kelp that like gave life to the cupcake. So I think if you don't use the kelp, right, they don't
There
gain
it is.
sentience.
Yeah.
There we
Yeah.
go.
We're
There we
okay.
go. I love it.
There you go. Yeah. So and then my brain frisked a bit. What's the next step? Like I think we're done with that turn, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was our
Mhm.
festival, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do we?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah, so do we want to end the tale of our cozy town here?
I think this is a good place to
Yeah,
end
we
it
can
with
do
such a
that.
big
Good
festival.
ending.
Yeah,
right
I feel like
after.
yeah. So I'd like it if everybody could. This is just like a Jammi rule. It's not an official cozy town rule just yet. Though I will say, if you want, like in the future, there'll be a sunset oracle to handle your epilogue done by our wonderful Mariam, which will be part of the future version of Cozy Town. But for now, I think I'd like everybody to give like one last look at our Cozy Town, right? Like an epilogue of some kind. You can choose a feature, a landmark, or a person. Just give us like what hint about their future, right? So I already have one. If it's okay if I go first.
Yeah,
Yeah,
please.
go for it.
please.
I was thinking maybe Tiger and their gang of tigers convince Tiger to go for their dream, which is to take part in like one of those like singing competitions, like right, like one of those like entertainment competitions. And so it's like Tiger and the Tigers like,
Yes.
go on to join, right? And I like I can see like there's the equivalent of the golden buzzer moment, but anyway, like, and then when they win it all, like Tiger goes, "This is for everybody back home who believed in me in Cozy Town. Thank you so much." Right. So that's what I want for Tiger.
Oh, I love that for Tiger.
Yeah. Okay. How about yeah. So Jeremy, do you have an idea for what you'd like as an epilogue moment?
Yeah, I have an idea. So Farumbo has so we see Farumbo has or we see that some sort of mystery that's being solved, and somebody says, something along the lines of, we know who we have to call because there's a mystery. And then the person who comes through the door is one of the people that Farumbo had trained. It's not Farumbo. And so we see that these people that are the wait, was it were they cupcakes?
Yeah. It was the cupcakes and dessert people. Yeah.
Yeah, so some of the dessert people have taken over for Farumbo. And then we cut Starwipe or to Farumbo knocking on the door of Kits, of the retired adventurers, to go tell someone who he's sweet on. And so we see the two of them kind of close the door behind them as they talk, as Farumbo is trying to think of what he's going to do in his retirement and who he wants to spend it with.
Oh,
With this retired adventurer Kit.
Oh my
so
goodness.
That's beautiful.
I love it so much.
love it so much too.
But yeah, Kristin, do you have an idea for an epilogue?
Yeah, I don't have one, and I don't have an idea for a specific character, but
Oh, no, that's fine. Yeah.
I like the idea that we like montage, like we follow one of the trains, like one of the trolleys, sorry, through the town, and like as seasons pass and as things change, and we just see like additions, right? Like maybe there's some new detective offices, and there's like a second bakery and expansions, and kids grow and people are happy. And I just think it like maybe there's even a new town, a new like sub town. Yeah, so I just like that idea. Our little town stays happy and grows.
You said a new sub town. Is it actually underwater?
Yes.
So cute.
Yes.
That's right.
Or,
So
or
now-
subterranean?
No, now there's like little
Yeah.
submarines to go visit, right? Because we want that to be accessible. Oh,
Or like clear bottom
forever.
boats.
Yeah,
I
clear
love
bottom boats. It's that
those.
instead, Mariam. Thank you.
Oh my gosh, I love that. And then then we invite more mer people
Mm-hmm.
to like stay with us, right? So
Love it.
so good, so good. Oh, I love that so much. That's so sweet. Yeah. And then Mariam, what would you like for an epilogue moment for our
I
town?
think with Earl sort of taking a bit of a backseat in mentorship role, Rock is definitely turning into an up-and-coming Instagram influencer and model, but also surprisingly Cake Moss.
Oh.
That's right.
Yeah,
Oh my gosh,
like-
that's so cute.
Cake Moss has got like hundreds of pictures of her, of all the food and becomes kind of like this food model as well.
So good.
love
Like taking the
that.
best food photography of like,
Which is
take
so
a
hard.
look at the latest from the Spirit Bakery.
Oh my gosh, and they can be cut it back to the Spirit Bakery. Like they have like a special new set of baked goods which are for engagement parties because someone got engaged. Right. Oh my gosh, and I think we see like two cupcakes. One has a monocle in it and the other one has a sword. Right.
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my gosh.
Romance in our cozy town. Yes, please.
Yes, please. And I feel like if if this were a movie and we're going to the credits or something, everybody's gathered for one big event and it's the wedding.
Yes.
Aw.
I love that.
That's so good.
I love it.
Oh my
Love
gosh.
it.
Oh, I'm so happy for them.
Me too.
So sweet, so sweet. Yeah, so that was Cozy Town. Thank you all so much for playing with me. Thank you so much for inviting me here. I had such a good time. It's such an honor to be here and to spend time with all of you.
Yeah, thank you so much for coming. And for people listening or watching, if you'd like to play Cozy Town, you can check out the link that will be posted in our Twitch chat. And if you're going to be watching this later on our VOD or on our podcast, you can get info and link to that in our video description or show notes. And before we end this show, shall we go around the table one last time and plug ourselves? Why don't we start with our wonderful guest?
Yeah, so once again, I'm Jammi. I use they, he pronouns. You can find me on Twitter at Temporal Hiccup. I like to post a lot of Sailor Moon GIFs and talk about indie games. I love to talk about indie TTRPGs a lot. You can also find me on itch.io, temporalhiccup.itch.io. I post a lot of games and I'm working on a few exciting big game projects that I'd love you all to check out. They're not all as cozy as Cozy Town. But I do have one that I'd like to work on, which is about they're former demon lords that are inspired by the D&D demon lords, but now they work at a butler cafe and they support a wizard child that they take care of. But yeah, ooh, did I freeze for a moment? Am I still here? Ooh, how's my internet? Oh, there we go. I think
You're
I'm
back.
Yay, you're back.
Awesome. Where did I get interrupted?
I didn't. I could still hear you perfectly
Yeah,
fine.
we can still hear you. So you're good.
Good thing I kept talking all that time. As an emergency trainer, I have learned how to just keep talking and not. But yeah, so yeah, that's my other cozy game, which is about devil butlers who take care of a cozy witch child, and they just get to hang out at the cafe and then serve their clients. So I'm going to be working on that soon. And then yeah, so I'd love to see you. Please come and hang out with me. Please chat with me on Twitter. I'd love to meet all of you. Thank you so much for having me again, everybody.
Yeah, and Jeremy, do you want to go next?
Sure. So thank you again, Jammi, so much for joining us. This was such a blast. I'm so excited to play. I will be playing lots of Cozy Town in the future. My name is Jeremy. I use they, them pronouns. You can find me on Twitter at HarkMorper, where I talk about role-playing games. I talk about education. I'm a queer educator, and I like to boost the voices of lots of marginalized folks. So you'll see a lot of me trying to hype other people up on there as well. Also getting a little bit into game design. You can find me on itch.io, but the stuff on there is tiny and small and new. And that's me. And you can find me on this stream.
It's also wonderful. Even if it's small and new, it's wonderful because you're wonderful.
Yes. Kristin.
Oh, I'm up. Sorry, I was just... Yeah, this was so much fun, Jammi. I'm so glad you were here and our first guest. It was wonderful. I hadn't played Cozy Town previously, so loved the game, had a great time. So once again, Kristin, she, her pronouns. You can find me on Twitter at Kristin is no Jedi. I talk a lot about RPGs, and I do a lot of boosting of other folks, including and especially BIMPoC folks, because there's so many talented BIMPoC folks in the RPG space. So lots of retweets there. I am a game designer, writer, podcaster. You can find my podcast, Powered by the Players, on the Geekspective Network. And you can find my games at diceupgames.com. I have a couple of projects being announced shortly, including one next week. So if you want to follow me on Twitter, you get to hear all about that then. So yeah.
Yeah, and I guess that it's now my turn. I am totally
yes, you have to plug yourself.
Yeah, so I am Mariam. I go by they, them pronouns. You can find me on Twitter at media_junkie. I do a lot of things. I write for TRPGs. I've written for Thirsty Sword Lesbians, as well as Bizo Pathfinder 2, their Lost Omen books. I've written for a book that is currently out now called The Mwangi Expanse, and I also stream, so you can find me here as a co-host for this wonderful show that we're doing, as well as I am the GM for The Musafirs, which is now in season 2. It's a podcast, and Kahania, which is also in season 2 at the moment. But this Sunday, instead of our usual episode, we're going to have a special first anniversary AMA show with our season 1 and season 2 guest. So that's going to be wonderful. If you had a burning question that you'd like to ask us, please find Utopia on Twitter and find that particular promotional tweet and throw your question in that thread, and we'll put it in our AMA show on July 4th. So hey, if you're not busy enjoying the holiday off, come watch us. And that's me. I will keep talking continuously. And yeah, that's our show for tonight. Join us next episode for Orun, where we will have Misha and Quinn as our special guests for the show. And with that, we're gonna say goodbye.
Bye.